Hey guys, now we're going to pull the power steering pump on a 91 Ford Taurus. It has the 3.0 V6 in it. And it's this right here. I'm going to pull the whole assembly off. The belt's in pretty bad shape. We're going to change it out too. I just may have to wait till tomorrow to get that belt. You can see it's in real bad shape, guys. And to get that off, there's an idle pulley right here. It takes a 1/2-inch drive. You slip that 1/2-inch drive down into this hole here. Make sure that's on screen. Right here into that hole. And when you take the belt off, wrong way. Here, let me pause for a second. Alright guys, we're ready to take the belt off of the power steering pump. And I got to looking at it, and what they've done, they've put the belt on backwards. Normally, you would put your 1/2-inch drive into that hole, and then you would spring back, and then you'd pull the belt off. But they put it on the wrong side, so I've got to work it off. Oh, that was better. I'm not sure how they did that. But alright, we got the belt off, or the belt loose. It looks like they just put whatever belt on they had laying around. Alright, so now to pull the power steering pump. It looks like, and I'm going to try to not unhook the line so I don't have to lose any fluid. It looks like I got to take these two bolts off. And then there's a bolt right here below this pulley. And I do believe that's it. And then that'll pull that off. Alright, let me start pulling these out, and then I'll start my next video. Did y'all see that? That was, see how I got that wrench around my ratchet there? That increases a lot more leverage, and I was able to break that nut free. I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. Just break her free with my big wrench. And then let's see about doing this one right down here. And then pull that bolt out. Pull these two studs out. Alright, there's the two stud bolts. And then there's the belt tensioner. And see, there's the 1/2 inch drive hole. And then we'll set it down here with the alternator and the other parts. And now looks like we got one more bolt left to get the power steering pump off. Really, I don't need to take the power steering pump off, but let me grab my camera. Now I can see all the bolts to my water pump. But let me show you, if I was going to pull the power steering pump off, let me show you. Okay, all this bracket here, see the belt tensioner was right there. You take those two, you take that other, and then that'll, once that's gone, that'll show you this bolt. You take it out, it's like a 13. And then using a line wrench, you take off this line. There should be one more. Okay, and there's a rubber line on the bottom, and it's got a little spring clamp. You take that off, and then this whole power steering pump will just lift right on out. It's not that hard of a job once you got the alternator off, and unfortunately it looks like you've got to do each one to get them off. But alright guys, I got to move on to the water pump now. That's the job I'm working on. As you can see, she's bad. She's throwing the whole damn bearing and all. But alright, that's it for the power steering pump. Sorry I didn't get to take that off, guys. If y'all have any questions, I will help y'all out. Just ask. And if y'all want me to do a better video on it, I may be able to help y'all out. But alright, thanks for watching. And if you want to know more about the water pump, move on to my next video, because I'm doing it next. Alright, thank you guys. Make sure and subscribe.